time for more grilling. Jules.
Yeah, you've played in lots of glamorous places, like this lovely room that we're in now. But what I wonder is, when you first started out, like any musician, you must have played in some awful places. What was the worst place that you've ever played in?
Oh, there was a place called the All-Star Club, Artillery Passage, in it. Oh God, somewhere. and you played in a boxing ring, and it was horrible. There was we used to back these American soul stars, and we used to be at 3 or 4 shows a night. Some of them, and some of the ones in London were really rough. There was another one on Highbury Corner that was really dodgy. But the ones that, because I used to carry my own equipment, see? That billionaire's wife in the paper that can't make the toast. I can still carry my organ. And I used to have to, it was a Vox Continental, I used to have to take it downstairs. The Q Club wasn't easy to get in and out of, but I would say the All-Star Club was the worst. There you go. Ozzy Osbourne.
What was the scariest thing that ever happened to you on stage?
Well, I shit myself once.
Well, we've all done that, dear. We've all done that.
And that was very scary.
We've all done that.
I was doing Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy as well. No, actually, I did that. That happened to me once. Thank God, never again. I've had it all sealed up now. I find that the bag is much easier. No, I was on stage in Paris at Bercy, and I was wearing a scarf, and I was starting off on Your Song, and a fan came up and started pulling the scarf, and tighter and tighter and tighter, until she pulled me off the stool, and I sort of went unconscious. So that was pretty scary too. So yeah, been a lot of scary things happen actually. The piano leg falling off, that was scary. But you know, I mean, what's the scariest thing that's happened to you?
Getting up there.
Oh yeah, no. Not biting the head off the bat. No, not scary at all.
That was my wife's cooking. That was.
Next question. Graham Taylor, where are you?
I'm here.
Ah, there you are, behind Sir George's hat, yes.
Well, that's right, yes. Is it true that you financed Watford the first time round to make up for all of the times you nicked in over the turnstile as a young lad, free of charge? And we'd like the truth.
Yeah, well, no, I never nicked in the turnstile. I'm a very honest boy. And it was very hard, and I was too big as well. No, I only financed Watford for the love of the team, Graham, and because you demanded it.
Yeah.
I used to be on tour, and he said, oh, there's a good centre forward at Wolves. And a week later, he was there, so...
Yeah.
Great win yesterday.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank you also for
This is a tribute to your team I'm wearing tonight.
Oh, thank you very much. I'd like to thank you also for the music and the joy you gave me, because it meant a lot for me to be here. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
If you could have been a football player, you know,
yeah.
Which football player would you like to have been?
George Best. Yeah. And hopefully a George Best who wouldn't have retired at 28. I mean, such a genius. I don't think we've ever seen the like of him again. And it's such a tragedy that he only played to a certain age. So I'd love to be George Best. Just to have that magic in your feet is incredible. I mean, there's millions, but I'd love to have been George Best.
Okay.
Finally, John Barnes. There you are.
Here I am. As we all remember, well, I know you and I will remember, Watford got to the FA Cup final in 1984. Did that mean as much to you as achieving a #1 single?
It probably meant more to me, actually. It was much more exciting because we'd come from such, a low position in the 4th division. We started off in the 4th division, and then to go from the 4th to the 1st, as it was then, and get to the cup final was like I don't want to say fairy story, but it was fantastic, and it was probably one of the most emotional days of my life, and one of the ones I'm most proud of.
And do you think you can do it again?
Absolutely. I wouldn't have gone back to Watford if I didn't think that we could achieve things again, because you have to be ambitious, and we are ambitious, and I'm ambitious, and Graham's ambitious, and I think even though football has changed so much, yes, we can do it.
I meant the #1 single.
Oh. I sell well in Finland. Yeah, I think I can have a #1 single again. Yeah. Thank you. And
Why do you say, though, that football has managed to keep you sane, when obviously it's made me insane? I mean, why do you
had
say
your periods
that?
of turnip. You had your vegetable period.
We all go through this. But why is it that you've reported all the time that, you know, that you feel that football has helped to keep you sane?
I like the people at the club. I like the supporters. I like the people from visiting club. They're very grounding. When you go in there and you turn up to a game and people say, bloody hell, you put on weight, haven't you? And it's like, oh, thank you. Or, don't like your new hairdo. Why don't you buy another one? Can't really beat that, can you? Footballers, very much maligned race of people. They've been terrific. I enjoy the camaraderie of football, and all the people in it have always been great to me. So it's something I've missed, and I'm glad I'm back involved. Talking of the cup final, I think, you know, one of the most moving pieces of music for me that's ever been written is always played before the cup final, and it's a hymn called Abide With Me, and it's just such a beautiful piece of music. And that was the reason I actually cried at the cup final. It wasn't because Renata was standing on my foot. I recorded this song where all the money from the album goes to the Rainforest Foundation, which Sting and Trudy so marvellously run. And it's an album called Carnival, in which we were allowed to choose our favourite things from our childhood. And this one, you know, being a football fan from the word go,